Support for today's show comes from Skillshare.com. Now, Skillshare is a site where they have thousands of courses and lots of course instructors to help you not just simply professionally, but personally as well. I know I have a number of my classes there, and it's one price per month, and it's unlimited access to content. And they give you a 7-day free trial. So you can take all of my classes that way. And if you decide not to renew, okay, you decided not to renew. I'm fine with that. But I'm just simply saying it's a place where you can learn and grow and not have to worry about spending hundreds of dollars for courses like so many instructors make you do. Again, use the link in the show notes, get a 7-day free trial. It will make a difference in your job search and so much more. And we'll be back in just one moment. This is Mobius Job Search Advice Radio, episode 2214. I'm Jeff Altman, the Game Hunter, and welcome to Friday. Monday is Labor Day, no show on Monday. I'm going to have a day off just like the rest of the U.S. has, and we'll be back on Tuesday with another episode, and Wednesday with a long-form interview. That's going to be really good. Today's show is one where someone describes a scenario to me, and they're wondering why the recruiter wants to speak to them about compensation for 15 minutes when they don't have an offer yet. Hope you enjoy the show. Hope you find it helpful. Hope you give it an honest review wherever you listen to it. And we'll be back in just one moment. Support for today's show comes from Skillshare.com. Now, Skillshare is a site where they have thousands of courses and lots of course instructors to help you not just simply professionally, but personally as well. I know I have a number of my classes there, and it's one price per month, and it's unlimited access to content. And they give you a 7-day free trial. So you can take all of my classes that way. And if you decide not to renew, okay, you decided not to renew. I'm fine with that. But I'm just simply saying it's a place where you can learn and grow and not have to worry about spending hundreds of dollars for courses like so many instructors make you do. Again, use the link in the show notes, get a 7-day free trial. It will make a difference in your job search and so much more. And we'll be back in just one moment. Why would a recruiter schedule a 15-minute chat to discuss compensation and potential start date without the decision having been made yet from the team? How do you negotiate salary without knowing an offer has been made? So I don't know if this is an agency recruiter or a corporate recruiter. So I'll just simply say I'm going to try and answer both here, and give you an opportunity to choose the one that makes sense for you. Now, if this is a corporate recruiter, you're winding up in a situation where they may be, shall we say, misleading you. They want to have a chat to get a sense of what money you'd be looking for and when you might be able to start. Because if you're too high, they're not going to choose you. They may have other choices. They may do what's called a parameter test, which is to get a sense of what you'd find acceptable. So let's say the position on their side, you knew going into it was 100. And by the way, agency recruiters do this as well. So don't be surprised if an agency recruiter throws this routine at you too. I'm going to be having a conversation with the hiring manager. Things are looking good, but there's some other people she's considering. I just want to get a sense of what your compensation requirements are and when you'd be able to join. So the position was going to a maximum of 100, and that was for a really exceptional individual. So they graded you out well, but not quite top of the line. So could you be a little flexible? You'd let them know that. But understand what they're trying to do is to talk you down on the money right away. And thus understand that And you have to be prepared for it. And number one is, would you be prepared to accept a little bit less? How much less? Make them talk about the number. So it's 95, let's say. You give them the answer that makes sense, but I want you to hear something to follow up with that. And I want you to know, I'm expecting to hear from another firm later today where there doesn't seem to be an issue about compensation. They're talking about 100 to 105. So, 100, I'd be willing to do. 95, if the other firm comes in at 105, I'm going to take the 105. So I would encourage you to make your strongest offer. And let's not negotiate downward. Let's look at negotiating upward. Because if I'm the right person for your organization, and yes, this seems like a great opportunity for me, but I'm not independently wealthy. I have to be paid fairly for the market. So, for you to hire me, you've obviously chosen me as the best person available. Treat me that way. Choose me and pay me as the best person available. Notice what you're doing? Instead of getting into this, how much lower will you go? You're flicking it into, I'm in demand. People are interested in me. I want to be comped fairly. So that's today's show. I hope you found it helpful. And if you did, here are a few things I can do to help you with your job search beyond simply being your coach. First of all, I've got a new book out called The Right Answers to Tough Interview Questions. It is like a cookbook with answers to tons of interview questions that you're going to be asked on interviews. And if you pair it up with my other new book, The Ultimate Job Interview Framework, they are a terrific pair of books to help you with interviewing. In addition, I have a new service where you can practice mock interviews. If you go to thebiggameHunter.us/mock, I've got a service there, very inexpensive, like $99, where we have mock interviews set up. I'm going to be adding more to it very soon, but you can record your answers to them, and then I can critique them and help you perform better on them. You probably have noticed my show notes are pretty thorough with products and services that can help you with your search. And connect with me on LinkedIn at linkedin.com/in/thebiggamehunter. Lastly, my website has a ton of great information. That's thebiggamehunter.us. Now, if you're not ready to go there and go through the blog, put the address in your phone, thebiggamehunter.us, Jeff Altman. So this way, when you're ready to go, you have a way of getting back to my website. Hope you have a terrific day, and most importantly, be great!